All right, make sure you save out your video, and now we're going to get started, or I'm sorry, save out your project. Now we're going to get started on the next video of where you're bringing in existing data for the surrounding areas. And what I'm going to do is you're going to get a drawing file, and you're going to XREF it in. So the first thing we have to do is we have to come up here to the layer properties and create a proper layer for our XREFs. So I'm going to click on new layer, and I'm going to say VC-XREF. And I'm going to make it current. I don't care about the color and all that. It'll get situated when it gets brought in. So I'm going to close that out. And now you'll see that I have the XREF as VC-XREF as my current layer. So I'm going to type in the text XREF in the command prompt. And what's going to pop up is a dialog box. Some people will use the ribbon up here. I just type it in the command because it takes me longer to find exactly where it is in the ribbon. So I'm big on the command prompt. Now I'm going to create and I'm going to attach a drawing. So just pull down that and attach a drawing, and you're going to bring in the survey existing site layout. Okay, and I'll have this posted online. So survey existing site layout, you'll go open. When you do that, if any of these are checked, I want you to uncheck them because they should fall automatically in place because it is located by XY coordinates. So I'm going to uncheck the scale, and I'm going to uncheck insertion point. And it should say feet and a factor of 1. The reference type is attach, and you should say leave it, the path type is full path, and go OK. And what happens, it automatically, let me close this out, automatically brings in this layout. So what it allows you to do is to start drawing our proposed project in this area. Now, you can also manage the layers and get rid of the information on the outside by using the Layer Properties Manager. You can use the freeze button, or you can type in lay freeze, LAYFRZ, and pick, I'm going to get rid of this information here because I'm pretending there's absolutely nothing here, and I'm going to be able to draw on it. Now, if you get information that does not allow you to do this, then you'll want to come up with a different way to create a project. Now, here's the other thing. I am going to say that we are going to, right now, there is a utility line through here, and I'm going to get rid of that. I want you to take a look at what the original file looked like, the existing layout. There is utility lines and guy wires through this area here because a house used to sit on the area here. I'm going to freeze this off. This was an idea that the original developer had, and you're all come up with your own. But there is a power pole here, so there's going to be power lines that you need to look at. Now, I'm going to assume that we can remove these power lines, okay? That these are actually built for this house here that was originally developed. Now, when we bring in our subdivision, we'll need a bigger set of power lines. So we're not going to be worrying about the power through here. So we're going to design on top of it. And basically, we're going to demolish anything that's existing on this site. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of, I'm going to just freeze off the information that's on the inside of this. This is just helping you with your layer management. Now, the next thing is this is where the road coming in is. So what you'll want to do, and you can take the XREF out also, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to come in here and create a polyline. And I always do this. I come from back here to here, from that endpoint to that endpoint. That's what I'm snapping, and I'm going to extend. I typed in EX, extend, and I'm going to extend it to our project boundary out here. Now, this is the road if it got projected straight out to the back of our lot. That's one option. Now, notice there's a road up here. Now, I don't know if this is one of them that's available to us, but I'm going to go ahead and give you all the options to design if you want to come from the north and bring your project in. That is another option. You can come in this way and bring your project out. This will be your main line in. Now, These are just options that you have to build by. So if you don't want to come in these directions, and typically most projects have 2 ways in, it's not just one, but in this one, since it's a small area, it'll probably just have 1 way in. So you could also come in and just continue this angle. Let's say you brought it in this direction. Now, these are your options. This isn't what I'm telling you to do, it's just an option. You're going to offset that line 25 feet because it's a 50-foot right-of-way required. So you could bring it in and develop houses offset of this. So what I'm going to do now is for the next set of videos is give you an idea of how to develop a site with the bringing in, depending on which direction you're going to be bringing it in, to create your layout of your project. And I'll go over what's required in your project in class, in the lectures, and possibly a video to show you online on how to lay out the project in Civil 3D. That's it for this video.